I knew that creativity, art, dance, drumming, poetry would work because I practice using creativity as a pathway to my own wellness. I not only share it with my peers, but I practice it to maintain my wellness. And this is how I knew I wanted to share this with my other peers. I wanted to open up an opportunity for people who haven't tried it to have an opportunity to try it in a safe place, and create a place for artists who are in recovery to be safe without having a need to perform, because performance can get in the way of being authentic. And I found that when I stepped out of the performance mode and used dance as my own medicine, I was able to dig around the roots of my trauma. So I wanted to share that with the world. I wanted to share that with my peers.
Art for me is a feeling. Once I have a feeling and just break out a canvas, I'm not sure what I'm going to paint. I'm not sure what's going to show up, but at the end, I create something, and for some reason, a lot of people like it, so I just keep on creating. I love art because I am a veteran with PTSD, and during the pandemic, I had to put that somewhere. So I decided to put it on canvas. And I have learned to use art as a healing mechanism. It calms you, it calms your environment, and it enables you to focus. And that is really why I love art, because it actually saved my life.
Both the making of art and the looking at art I made has been helpful for me in my life. When I was young, I had a lot of fear and I can't in me, and I sometimes still do, but making art has helped me process through that. So art just, helps me process emotions, helps me process life and all the things that are inside of me that I might not know or understand, but it helps me get that out. Creating a safe space is important in a lot of different areas. Being able to help us be a part of that safe space, and helping myself be able to, and then help others be able to continue to grow and flourish in who they are and who they are meant to be.
Love coming here to R2Ise. The art, doing my art through R2Ise is the inspiration I get from being among my peers, not only veterans, but other people in recovery. And it feels like a two-way street. You know, I get inspiration from seeing their stories, and I hope and I feel that they get inspiration when I'm able to put my stories into artwork and they're able to see my story as well. My favorite mediums would be paintings, acrylic on canvas. Use multi-mediums, but that's my favorite. Drawing as well. One of my pieces in the show is titled Leap of Faith. It's a reminder to me and to show people about my adventures jumping out of airplanes while serving in the U.S. Army. You know, I was scared when I was jumping, but I knew I was able to fight through it because they gave me that, inspiration and that energy to make it through the struggles that we each had in the military, and we picked each other up, and helped me remember that when it came to recovery as well, making sure we picking each other up.
I'm about 10 or 11 years into my recovery, and I'm asked to share my story at Addiction Recovery Awareness Day, and I met Miss Alexia Jones. She started talking about, of course, was her dream of R2Ise and the fact that it was coming to fruition. The first thing I heard was a safe space for people in recovery to be creative. And that was something that eluded me for a very long time. It was the reason I kept going back to using, was because I had no safe, sober environment to be in where people didn't expect things of me that I was no longer willing to give. Fast forward a year later, I became a certified peer specialist, a recovery coach, if you will, where we use our lived experience to support other people. The thing that stuck with me from what she said, was a safe space for people in recovery to be creative.
R2Ise has shaped me as an artist because it's allowed me to be an artist. You know, I kind of went into a cocoon for a while and was not using my creative skills. And it was very challenging, as I'm sure that some of the common themes that run through the recovery is we don't trust ourselves, we don't believe in ourselves any longer. And that was somewhat true with me. And coming out of that, Alexia and the team here and the people here really helped me evolve and grow in a safe space, and recognize that core is still there, and it's part of my foundation, it's part of my essence, and it also gives back. So it feeds my soul to be around this environment, this creativity, this wellness, this support.
I've been active creatively in the arts for some time through stage and production and acting, but I had never explored visual art. And R2Ise allowed me to tap into a whole new part of myself. R2Ise has a very special place in my heart. I was exposed to R2Ise back in 2016 when a coworker of mine and a good friend was a part of the R2Ise's Chronicles of Hope. And what I saw was just so powerful. It was people on stage who was expressing themselves and telling their stories of recovery. They were telling their stories of things that they have gone through and things that they have overcome. And it was just an energy in the room that was amazing. And I thought to myself, I really want to be a part of this.
So if you have a person who has desired to express him or herself in a visual art, and even more so if it's a narrative that goes with it that they care to share, as you get in the graphic narrative, then you are getting so much, it's something so much richer when it's done for the personal reason rather than the price tag. Your organization is powerful, and I just hope that we can, anything I can do to help it be more powerful, reach out to more people, and help others the way it's helped me.
At R2Ise, we have found a new paradigm. We sing through our hardest times, we dance to celebrate our recovery, and we take up our paintbrushes and we paint our stories through every color of the rainbow. We have come to realize that we're not on the fringes of the community, we are the community.